Hi, my name is Carl-Johan and I am one of the co-authors of this book, Making Scorecards Actionable. In this short webcast I will remind you about the purpose with balanced scorecards, what they are, and I will do that by referring to the work by Robert Simmons at Harvard Business School, especially published in his book Levers of Control from 1995. In that book, Simmons distinguishes between the different attitudes to management control by talking about the diagnostic control systems and the interactive control systems. And the big difference between those two is that the diagnostic control system, it's a set of very many indicators that you as a manager or analyst will reach through your computerized information systems. But those indicators do not contain any meaning, though those indicators are not intentional. They don't communicate what you as an organization want to become. The interactive control system, on the other hand, is a very narrow set of indicators, a handful of them, maybe 1, 2 or 3, that you as a manager are using in order to communicate the intentions of your organization, what you want to become. And by talking about those indicators repeatedly, continuously throughout the year, referring to them as what you want to achieve, as well as use them as an empirical background on what you have achieved, you create a discussion, you create communication in the organization about where you're headed. When we think about balanced scorecards, we want them to become interactive control systems. Thus, you cannot have too many indicators in the scorecard. You cannot have too many perspectives. As Kaplan Norton says, you should preferably have the 4, at least not more than that. And you should not have too many indicators in each perspective, because then you do not have the possibility to create the story of what you as an organization want to become. Using the indicators in the scorecard, talking about them, signals where are we headed, how will we evaluate over time whether we are executing the strategy that we have chosen or not. And the data for those indicators that we have chosen will serve as the empirical base on what we have done, what we have achieved. And through that lens we will be able to see, are we carrying out our strategy or not. But they are not only an analytical tool used by a small set of analysts and maybe members of the management team. Those indicators should be used in communication with the whole organization. Using a handful, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 indicators, 1 indicator per perspective, that you will use and keep referring to in all your management talks, in the newsletters, in your presentations on the corporate intranet. You will create an attitude and an awareness among your colleagues about what we are trying to achieve, and they will be able to recognize whether we are doing that or not. That sets the interactive components in the control system apart from the components, the passive indicators, the reactive indicators that you reach through the diagnostic control system. So I hope that reference and short summary of the two concepts, diagnostic and interactive control, has created some curiosity with you, which will lead you to the book Levers of Control by Robert Simmons, or look into our book Making Scorecards, where we specifically talk about how scorecards can be made interactive. You can also go on to our website www.makingscorecardsactionable.com, and there you can download our bi-monthly newsletter. And in the latest newsletter from April 2009, we describe the case of the Swedish car inspection company, an organization of 2,000 employees, and how they have strived to make their control system interactive, and whether they have succeeded in that or not. Please check back on this channel or log on to our website and give us feedback on what you think about our writing and these presentations. Bye.